All hunters dream about getting a buck knocked down in the early season. This year I spent a lot of time building food plots and running cameras, just checking out what my buck inventory looked like this year. And I've actually got some pretty nice bucks on a property that I've been managing for a few years. Over the past few years I've just had a lot of smaller 8-points, and it seems like they're starting to get a little bit bigger. There's one stand in particular that I couldn't wait to get to this year, but the wind was never right and the temperature has been really hot since the first of the season. It's been in the 90s, and we're actually at muzzleloader camp right now and it's in the 90s still. But we had a cold front come through and it actually dropped down in the 50s and 60s with a north wind, which was perfect for that stand, and I couldn't wait to get in there. I just knew it was going to be a good evening. Okay guys, I'm here. It's October the 8th and I'm in here on a stand. It's the first sit in this stand this year, but I've got a real good buck coming in here. He's been coming in here every night. I've had him several times in the last couple weeks, but it's been too hot to come in here and get set up in a stand, so I've been hunting out of blinds a lot. I've seen several does out of the blinds, but nothing worth shooting yet. I'm in here on a kind of an oak flat, and just hoping they move through tonight. It cooled off. It's like in the lower 40s this morning, so hoping that's got them fired up, or at least get them up on their feet, wanting to move right before dark. So just stay with me. We'll see if we can get one knocked down this evening. From the time I got in the stand that evening, I was already seeing deer. I got in there about probably 3 o'clock that evening, and in 10 minutes I already had a doe behind me and several other deer moving around. I had a pretty good buck come around the hill, and he never would stop. He was hot on a trail of a doe, or I don't know if he had been spooked from the neighboring property, but he just never gave me the opportunity for a shot. There was some more does come around the hill later on, and from the same place where the does come around the hill from, there was actually a group of bucks that came in. I was just hoping there was one big enough to shoot in that group. stop. I don't know if there's a doe in heat in here or what, but I looked up from where the one came from. Here came about 4 does. They come down the hill, went right on around the ridge. We're looking right up in the same area. A couple little bucks came out and come down through there. And then I could see the decent, the good buck up there on the hill, and they worked their way right down here. Man, I think I drilled him. That arrow didn't get very much penetration, but I'm pretty sure I smoked him. It went right in there where I wanted it. Yeah. October the 8th, I've been in the stand probably 3 or 4 times this season. I'm pretty sure I just got a pretty good buck down with the bow, so stay with us. Let's see if we can get that dude. Let's see if we can find him. I'm gonna sit up here for a little bit and make sure he dies, but when he went out, he went crashing, so I think he's down. Alright guys, I just put down a pretty good Arkansas buck here. It's October the 8th, and I come out to a tree stand where I haven't set this year, but I've been getting some pretty good buck action the last week or so on the camera. Got a couple of blinds I've been hunting in, had a few bucks there, but that activity kind of stopped, and this is the first cool evening. I mean, it's still probably 70 degrees, but it's cool enough I could get in my stand and get all my camera equipment set up. But he had a lot of action this evening. I seen deer from the whole time I've been in here, seen another pretty decent buck, but I'm proud of him. I mean, he's just a good, mature Arkansas whitetail, and I'd shoot another one just like him if it come by. So thanks for staying with us, and I'm gonna get this baby taken care of. It's getting dark on me. Get him skinned out. The Lord blessed me once again here in Arkansas. Anyone who's run solocam knows how hard it is. It's such a pain putting all that stuff up in the tree and dragging it with you, carrying it with you, but the reward, once it all comes together, is just so much better. I'm so glad that I went through all those motions to get everything set up and got to capture this buck on film. And I won't be in the tree stand again without a film. It's just something that just eats you up once you get used to it. But we got cameras rolling this year. We're gonna be putting down some more deer. It's just been hot early season, so we ain't had a whole lot of action. But stay with us, and hopefully we're gonna knock some more down and just see what we can bring to y'all. Make sure that you follow us on Facebook and Instagram, as well as YouTube and Vimeo, and we're going to be bringing you all the action as fast as we can get it edited and get that out to you. Thanks a lot, and God bless.